Desert Farming with Paul and Adrian. This is Sunday, October the 10th, 2021. So we have some new breaking news for you. I need to do a correction. We did an update last night. We have some new information that, hold on one second. This thing is, all right, there we go. We got that stopped. We got some new information about the island of La Palma. So if this is your first time to Off-Grid Desert Farming, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. Hopefully YouTube will notify you, but they have not been notifying pretty much most of my subscribers. That is why our viewer count is way down. They have not been notifying people. So the best way to check is just check 3 or 4 times a day. You have to go directly to our site and see if we have any new videos. But all the information that you are looking at right now, this is the island of La Palma. And let's go ahead to the Hal Turner site. Now, what happened is I did an update, a complete update last night, about 50 minutes on the island and other news. But evidently I read this wrong or wasn't paying attention. But this is very significant. Island of La Palma, entire north quarter lifted up 10 centimeters. That's about 4 or 5 inches. So that was from last night. So what you're looking at, this is the island of La Palma, and this whole red section here. This is the northern part of the island. They had a deformation, which means that the whole area in red has uplifted 10 centimeters. Now, if you remember about 3 weeks ago when the 22,000 earthquakes were happening, the deformation on the island was down here where the volcano is erupting. The volcano is erupting down here, and it is flowing into the sea this way, right? So now, just yesterday, they were reporting this entire section has now uplifted. There are more quakes, and we have reports now that there was a quake in the middle of the island. We'll show you this in a minute. A 3.5 in the main volcano, this huge crater in the middle of the island, and the earthquake live site had scrubbed that earthquake. So they're not telling you the news, folks. They are not telling they're scrubbing earthquakes. They are downgrading the magnitudes of earthquakes. But if this is true, this means that there is a large amount of magma under the top of the island, and deformation, the scientific term, means that that is an uplift. It means that the ground is pushing up from below because of the magma. This area is being raised up, just like before the volcano erupted down here. So if this happens, folks, then this island is going to be toast. If we have a major eruption in the center of the island, of the main volcano, the huge crater, you'll see it on the map. If that happens, it's not going to be good. And this is, like I said, they're really not reporting this, but I'm going to show you from the Involcan Canary Island actual screenshot of this. So let's go on down here. And this is the deformation, the GPS relief LP05, and they shows the red area, 10 centimeters. This is the graft here. But last night I reported this little dot, so I don't know what I was thinking. I should have had an extra cup of coffee or something, and I totally ignored this red area, so I'm sorry. So we're correcting this morning. But I just want to go ahead and read this again because I overlooked this. I wasn't really comprehending what this article was saying. So let's read it one more time. The entire northern quarter of the island of La Palma in the Canary Islands lifted 10 centimeters overnight, a startling and very serious development in the ongoing volcano eruption taking place there since September 11th. This sudden uplift of such a large portion of the island does not bode well for the unstable landmass along the southern flank. If that unstable landmass slides into the ocean, the east coast of the U.S. could be hit with a massive tsunami 7 to 8 hours later, wiping out many major cities. Here is a satellite measurement from the Spanish government authorities in the Canary Islands in the Atlantic Ocean off the northwest coast of Africa, where La Palma is located. So you can see, folks, this is the official from the government of the Canary Islands right here. This is all in Spanish. So Hal Turner did not make this information up and what do you call it, Photoshop it. This is information coming from directly from the Canary Islands. And I'm going to zoom in. You see all this is in Spanish. This is their official publication, their official scientific evidence right here of all of this, the top of the island and the chart, the longitude, latitude, and all this. So this is true, folks. This entire area, the northern right-hand eastern side of the island now is coming deformation, which is not good. But the volcano that is erupting now here in La Palma is way down here. It's way down here, and they have been having many, many earthquakes in this corner, but they're not reporting any earthquakes or anything up here because they are hiding this information from the public. The New World Order, I believe, the Illuminati, the people running the world, they want this to happen, folks, because there is a bigger agenda here. The bigger agenda is taking down the United States of America, and what better way to do it is allow a huge tsunami to happen. Don't tell the public. 60 million people are killed, and then the United Nations troops can come and invade America under the auspices of a humanitarian relief operation to help the survivors, folks. What a better way to do it, to take down America when this happens. So, like I said, this is the official, right here, you're looking at the official map or the official post from the Canary Islands. Let me zoom in here so you can read this. It has the official stamp. They released these from Invocan website. So let's go on down and read a little bit more. The area shown in red is the area where the 10-centimeter uplift took place. And this is not where the volcano is actually spewing lava. The undeniable interpretation of this uplift is that the magma moving underground now is trying to force its way out of the northern main volcano. And I'm going to show you that picture in just a minute. This scalable Google map of La Palma with a satellite view shows the old volcano, which makes up most of the northern area of the island. So this is the main volcano right here in the middle. Do you see this, folks? This big, huge section right here is the main volcano that formed this island. Now, when Bushcraft Bear does his updates, he's in this area right here. He's a little bit lower than this main caldera, the main caldera right here. So if this main volcano blows eventually, I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying if it does, then this island is going to be toast. And that could cause this area down here, which is already weak from hundreds of years of eruptions, to go ahead and slide. But like I said, all this area up in here, this main northern section, is now it is starting to uplift, which is not very good. So let's go ahead and keep on reading a little bit. I want to give you a little bit more information. Okay, he's just telling you about the eastern flank. Additional uplift is now also evident on the southeastern flank, directly opposite of the unstable landmass on the western flank. Overnight, the chart shows this area experienced an uplift of 5 to 8 centimeters, and this will serve to make the angle of the unstable western flank more acute, adding to the possibility it will slide. So here is some area. Again, this area here on the eastern flank of the island, there is now being shown uplift. So if you look at the chart, like I said before, this is from the Canary Islands. They don't have it on here, but there's a smaller one. If you look right here, there's uplift now starting in this area here, which is raising this side up, which could also affect this weaker side over here. So, like I said, folks, this is happening right now. This is not a science fiction movie that you're watching. We are actually watching this stuff going on. And if this thing does happen, It will be probably the worst natural disaster in the history of the recent world, folks. I mean, this could be very, very bad. But like I said, if you go back and look at what they're reporting, this entire section right here, which is almost, I would say, a third of the island. This whole entire red section is now being reported to have deformation being uplifted. So I want to go to another, this is a new YouTube channel, and they were trying to contact me last night. And they were saying that they have a app on their smartphone. Let me blow this up a minute. An app on their smartphone that reports earthquakes. So this is the screenshot that they took of the Canary Islands, and there was a 3.5 earthquake that was in the main caldera, the one in the middle of the island, and then they took this down. They said it was yesterday at 10:09, that was October the 9th, 2021, 1:05 p.m. Here's the longitude, latitude. Shows you 3.1 miles, I guess, depth, and it was a 3.5 earthquake right here. So they have all these earthquake sites are not reporting the earthquakes, they're taking them down, but this is right almost in the middle of this huge caldera in the middle of the island. So I will leave the link to their channel. They don't have very many subscribers, but they wanted to get this information out to me. It's Omega Dreyo, D-R-E-Y-O YouTube channel. So I will leave the link. So let's go ahead to the volcano discovery site and look at some of these things. So this is the recent, they just had a 4.1 magnitude earthquake again. This just happened in the last 2 hours, 1 hour, 58 minutes ago. Light magnitude 4.1 earthquake, Tenerife, Canary Islands, Spain, on October the 10th, 2021, 12:54 p.m. So like I said, that's the third 4-point magnitude earthquake that they have had. Let's go to the EMS earthquake site and show you this. Let me go back here and get the current earthquakes. So these are the current earthquakes, and they have been happening very, very quickly. Now, this is the current earthquakes. As you see, Canary Islands, 3.7, 3.0, 4 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. You go down again, Canary Islands, 4.0, 44 minutes ago. Let me refresh this again and make sure that these are right. Okay, Western Turkey. All right, so you had 36 minutes ago, 3.3. 41 minutes ago, 3.1, 44 minutes ago, 3.9. Oh, so they downgraded it already. It was a 4 point. See what I'm talking about, folks? They downgrade these earthquakes. They do this all the time, and now they're doing it on the EMSC site. This is ridiculous. They don't want you knowing the truth. So they keep downgrading these things, but I have it right here, don't I? We have the proof, 4.1 earthquake. This is from the volcano discovery site. So let's keep on going, folks. I just want to show you all this new information. So yesterday was a record-breaking day for earthquakes on La Palma. They had about 150 earthquakes. So let's keep on going. And look at this, folks. This is filling in right now. It's turning almost bright red. But what we have to be concerned about now is this upper portion of the island now with the deformation. So let me just show you. Let me refresh this one more time and we'll get the current earthquakes. So these are the current earthquakes that they're showing. I'm not going to read them off, but these are just 37 minutes ago, 41, 46 minutes, 49 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour. So they're happening about every 10 to 15 minutes, just like the birth pains on a woman having a baby. And if you can look at this, this is their earthquake site. Just in the last 3 or 4 days, this bright red area is the intensity of the earthquakes. And then you have a few down at the 35 to 40 kilometer range. The bigger earthquakes are happening down lower where the magma huge chamber is. So let's keep on going. This is the latest update from the volcano discovery site right here, La Palma, Canary Islands. They have just updated this. They are reporting strong explosions. Lava flows advance at the northern and western flow field. So last night in my update, I posted a video from BP Earthwatch. I went to his channel and showed you that the cone had collapsed about 2 or 3 times yesterday. There was a major cone collapse with all this lava spewing down the mountain. So these are the latest, this is the latest information from the Canary Islands, from volcano discovery. And let's go on down here. This shows you some of the charts, what they're showing with the earthquakes. I will leave all these links in the description box so you can go back and read these articles yourself. The eruption continues at similar levels during the past days. Explosions have been stronger and near constant this morning. Did you hear what they said? Explosions have been stronger and near constant this morning. Our correspondent on location reported. Highly noisy, energetic, and sustained explosions began. Vibration of the soil, vehicles, and windows can be felt in the entire range of more than 5 to 6 kilometers around the vents. So, folks, this volcano is building up to something that could eventually turn into the worst case scenario the world has seen in 1,000 years or more. A huge disaster on a worldwide scale. And these are the words that they are using on the volcano discovery site. I am not making this up. I am reading you directly the information, the scientific information coming in from the Canary Islands. Let me read that one more time. The eruption continues at similar levels as during the past days. Explosions have been stronger and near constant this morning. That means they're just one right after another. Our correspondent on location reported highly noisy, energetic, and sustained explosions began. The vibrations of the soil, vibrations of vehicles just sitting there, cars, and their windows can be felt in the entire range of more than 5 or 6 kilometers around the vents, suggested by ongoing elevated tremors. Lava infusion rates remain high. New lava arms have advanced at the western fronts of the coast and the existing ocean entry, as well as the upper northern margin, where tongues of the lava flows have reached the Colli Principale di Tarhia, where industrial buildings are located. Deformation on the ground has remained stable with a weak trend of deformation in some points. Earthquakes continue to increase. Did you hear that? This is from their site, not mine. Earthquakes continue to increase slowly in numbers and intensity, though during the past hours there was one quake of magnitude 4.1. Now they just upped that to 2. I just showed you the new 4.1 earthquake. 50 quakes between 3.0 and 3.9, and 100 quakes between 2.0 and 2.9. The quakes remain clustered at depths of 10 to 15 kilometers depth beneath the central part of the volcano, with a few events at various locations at the 35 to 40 kilometer depth in the upper mantle beneath the island. So let's go down here, and these are showing you all the lava flows now coming off this volcano. If you go back and watch the video, let me see if I can, this is just from yesterday, but let me see if I can go back. I don't know if I can. Real quick, I'm going to see if I can show you some of what happened yesterday from our update from BP Earthwatch. If this web page operate for us. So like I said, things are increasing. Every day it seems like something new is happening with this earthquake. It doesn't seem like it's slowing down any. It just seems to be getting worse and worse every day. And people, this is not fear mongering. This is reporting the news, what is happening currently, almost in real time. There's no fear mongering here. We're giving you the science. We're giving you the links, all our sources where you can go back and fact check. But this is the lava flows, folks. Let me go ahead and move this forward. This is what happened yesterday. These new lava flows going on with the volcano. And I don't know why this is not playing. Let me click it again. So this is what's happening. Let me see if I can move this forward a little bit. All right. So these were some of the images coming in from yesterday. If this thing will, my computer has been really slow. But just look at this, folks. These are some of the images that happened yesterday when the cone collapsed a couple different times and resulting in massive new lava flows that were damaging the island. So this is kind of a slow motion. They speeded this up. This is from the BP Earthwatch channel. That this is a time lapse what happened yesterday with the cone, the different cone collapses on the island. So like I said, this thing is intensifying. I think it is building up to a crescendo, and we might possibly see the worst case scenario happen very shortly. No one knows, folks, really what's going to happen. No one really knows, but look at the lava that has just been released from this collapse. And these are creating new lava flows toward the ocean, damaging more homes, destroying homes and businesses and banana farms. It's just getting crazy now on the island. So this is from, like I said, the BP Earthwatch channel. See, you can see a big amount coming out right now. Look at that. It's just spewing out. And this volcano, it could keep on erupting for weeks or even months, folks. Nobody knows when this event is going to be over. But it looks like, according to the experts, not according to off-grid desert farming, but according to the experts, this thing is intensifying every day. New things are happening on this volcano, on this island. And if I were the people that were living on this island, I would evacuate it a long time ago, folks. This is, like I said, this is kind of totally crazy what is going on. So let me go back here. We're going to look at the data buoy center now. I gave you this information yesterday, but there's only one buoy that is actually operating to protect the entire east coast of the United States. This is the National Data Buoy Center, and these are different buoys around the different oceans in the world, but these are not all tsunami buoys. So if you want to find out the tsunami buoys, you have to go up here with the program filter and click the tsunami button. Once you click the tsunami, it's going to take out all these other buoys, and I'm going to show you what is protecting the United States. All right, here it comes. All right, these are the only buoys right here protecting the eastern seaboard of the United States. Only one of these are functioning. This one off of New York City, buoy 44402, malfunctions all the time. So basically this one right up here in Nova Scotia is the only one functioning. There's a couple that left. They are actually down here near the Brazil area. Hal Turner did a report about 3 weeks ago exposing these buoys, that out of the 5 buoys, only one is functioning correctly. There is one buoy in the Gulf of Mexico. There's one down here on the northern tip of South America. You have a few on the west coast of the United States. But this is it, folks. If they do have a tsunami here, you're not going to be notified unless you're watching the live feed from the island, unless you get a report from a YouTube channel, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, some kind of social media, Facebook, that this event has happened. So like I said, we're trying to keep you updated on this situation as best as we can. This is the latest information that we have that is coming in. Like I said, they had a light magnitude 4.1 earthquake. They just downgraded that to 3.9 1 hour 58 minutes ago. We have this deformation on the island right now of this area, all in red. all in red now, being raised up from the underneath of the volcano. Underneath the ground, and that means that there's magma right now under this entire island, and it is starting to raise the top portion of the island, which is not good. There's also been reports from the Canary Islands that this section over here on the right side of the island is also being raised up just a little bit. So this is the section that they were talking about in all the documentaries from the History Channel, the Discovery Channel. This portion right here is what they're worried about breaking off. But like I said, if this whole island blows, then we're talking about a wholly different, a whole nother situation. And this is the tsunami map that Hal Turner published about 2 weeks ago, showing what would be inundated if this tsunami happens. Florida is gone, folks. If you live in Florida and if you don't get out in time, it's completely gone. And all this light blue is where the water said, according to the computer models, that it would inundate. So nobody's saying this is going to happen tonight, tomorrow, but folks, it doesn't look good. Just use common sense. Just keep an alert on what's going on. I think I do have a live feed from the volcano. Let's go and see what it's doing now. This is the live feed from the La Palma volcano right now. Let me blow this up. You have two major lava flows now right here coming down. It is all flowing, and I don't know why this is not working here. All right, let me turn on the volume.
And you get into daylight images.
All right, so no, this is BP Earthwatch. I don't know how I got back on him. So that is not the live feed. I'm sorry. I got the wrong one. Let me see. Here we go. Let's go to the live feed. That was BP Earthwatch. So just give me a second. My computer is very slow this morning. For some reason, changing pages. And sorry about the shakiness, folks. I'm holding Adrian's phone in one hand doing these live, and I'm operating the mouse with the other hand. So that's why we don't have a steady picture. But just bear with us a little bit. Hopefully they won't run a commercial. It's coming up just shortly. Yeah, they're going to have to run a commercial. So, it's just crazy. I guess they're trying to make money. So here we go. This is a live feed from the island of La Palma right now. The sun is just, I guess it's been up quite a while, but it is smoking along a lot. You can hear the roar of the volcano. It's really hard to see what's going on during the daytime because the ash and the smoke coming out of the crater is so intense now that it kind of hides a lot of what is happening. But you can hear the roar. Do you hear that? This volcano is very, very, very loud. So I just wanted to bring you this latest breaking news, correcting a little bit of what is going on. Please share our videos out. Let people know what's going on. Like I said, this is the latest information from Hal Turner and also from the Canary Islands. So let me go to the official. This is the official information with all the Canary Island information from the Invocan, the volcano discovery site, showing you what they are reporting with the deformation up here, around here, and all the new earthquakes. So we're going to go ahead and get off this morning. God bless you. Share our videos out. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell. And if anything else breaks loose today, I'll try my best to get on and warn you if there's any major escalation going on with the island. But I will leave all of these links so you can go and check the current earthquakes. You can check the current volcano as it erupts live. And just have a plan. Dutch Sense, the earthquake guy, he says always have an earthquake plan if something happens. Always have an emergency plan in case the worst case scenario happens. But folks, like I said last night, we are in the tribulation period. We're going to see more and more of these things happening, these major natural disasters. And I do think also that Planet X, Nibiru, is coming into our solar system. There have been a lot of reports now that people are sighting this planetary system at sunrise, at sunset. You can see stuff happening around the world. You can't hide it too long, folks, because The internet is worldwide, and people all across the world now are uploading videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on Telegram, on Facebook, on all social media of these strange things that they're seeing in the sky. And this planetary system, Planet X Nibiru, is affecting our planet. And it is probably going to cause all of these natural disasters that we're going to see in the next couple years. So, folks, just buckle up your seatbelts. Just make sure Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, because eventually, folks, we're going to see a bunch of this stuff happen if we're not raptured out. So God bless you. Remember that Jesus Christ is Lord, and He's coming back soon. Bye-bye.